You can feel it shaking as the little brushless gimbal in there is trying to right itself. Oh, and it dies. Hello, my materialistic minions. It's me, Beau, coming to you today with this from DJI. I admit I'm a DJI junkie because I've been flying their drones forever. They are so much fun, but this specifically is the Osmo 4. Now, I'm using this for a very, very specific, particular use, and that is real estate videography. Normally, I sweep through a house with a giant rig, and I thought to myself, let's go ahead and power this up. I thought to myself, why not use something like this? By the way, it's gonna take you a little while to get used to the little hotkeys on here. For example, you probably don't want to be filming in vertical mode. At least I hope not, unless you're into that TikTok nonsense. So we're gonna hit the M twice and then it rotates like that. But the point of this video is not a full-blown tutorial talking about all the features. Again, my use is very specific, and that is I wanted my iPhone to be placed on here at a wide angle lens. Now, it is absolutely crucial and noteworthy that you know that DJI says on their listing that this works when you have a smartphone and an external lens on your smartphone. It doesn't. Now, for I would say 90 to 95% of people out there, the Osmo is gonna be absolutely fantastic. You're gonna love it. It's lightweight, it's easy to set up. I'm gonna actually shut this off and show you what a wicked cool design this is. Check this out. So that little grippy thing, it snaps onto here. And this is actually a third-party phone. It's some bootleg phone from overseas. But it's the largest phone that I have because I wanted to show you that it does in fact fit on there. And then, how cool is this? Instead of, see this one? This is from Ridget. This is another gimbal that I've tested before. But you'll see that the grip and the clamp is integrated into this. So it's a little annoying when this whole thing is swiveling around and you're trying to put your smartphone on this thing. DJI was smart enough to be like, you know what? We're gonna use magnets. Brilliant. And so this corresponds to this. Check it out. And you're gonna have to rotate it until it actually clicks in. There we go. And you are connected and it's all ready to go. And if you have a phone call or a text or something, you can just pull it off, answer it. Oh, I'm gonna get back to filming. Pop it back on, hold down this, and away you fly. Cool, huh? Oh, wait, I think it's upside down. I think I put it the wrong way. Oh, well, you don't care about that. Now, back to the external lens, which this is why I take a star off. And I hate to return something like this, but they're kind of being disingenuous to their listing when they claim that, and this external wide-angle fisheye lens was the highest rated one on Amazon. This little guy right here. And it's fairly lightweight. It's actually exactly 3 ounces. I tested it earlier on my wife's kitchen scale. And it is so neat how you can place it right on, where's my lens right there? I don't know if you can kind of, but this is such a cool lens. It's perfect for real estate photography. Sweeping through, there's a little bit of distortion around the edges, but what's to expect from a $30 or $40 external lens? It's not like you have my other rig, which is about a $2,500 setup. This is pretty awesome. Slap it on and away you go. However, observe, my little minions. We're gonna go ahead and, we're gonna pretend that we put our little 3-ounce external lens on there. And by the way, they do say that if you pop it on, it should work just fine. Observe. Hold down the M. Let's start this up. And it's having a hard time. It's having a hard time. You can feel it shaking as the little brushless gimbal in there is trying to right itself. Oh, and it dies. It dies because evidently adding 3 ounces to your phone is too much for the weak little motors. Now, again, It's a very specific use that I have, and I imagine that the vast majority of you are gonna get some buttery smooth footage with your phones with the Osmo 4. But for my particular use, I was really sold on the part in their listing, the Osmo 4, when they're like, hey guys, it works with external lenses, and I was so stoked. It's like, finally, I can get that wide angle lens. In the same way that you would use, I have another gimbal somewhere around here for my GoPro, and get that really cool GoPro effect. And I guess I could use a GoPro, but the GoPro is very GoPro-y. Do you ever notice that when you look at GoPro footage, you're like, yeah, that's a GoPro. And you kind of want to distance yourself from that because basically all your footage is just a one giant advertisement to show off one camera. And you don't want the audience to be focusing on what kind of camera or equipment that you're using, but they want to be focusing on the shot that you're getting, which is why a brushless gimbal is so darn cool, because it takes away all the jitters and you don't get motion sickness. It's fairly easy to take traveling with you. It breaks down like so, and that's pretty much it. It's very lightweight. You could put this in your carry-on luggage, as opposed to some other gimbals, which this is the smallest that it's broken down to. So size comparison right there, compared to the Ridget or Rejet. I don't know. This is another top-selling mobile device brushless gimbal on Amazon. But you'll see it's almost half the size right there, and about the same weight, I would say. But they packed a lot into this small little folded creature. It's pretty darn cool. I like that fast out of that. So in that particular case, normally if I return something to Amazon, it gets like a 1 or 2 stars. But this is probably the one of the rare instances where I'm gonna take a star off for them being rather disingenuous, saying that it will work with an external lens, and it does not. But I guarantee you, for the vast majority of people out there, this is gonna make your footage look awesome, and it's totally worth the price. If you want to look at other reviews, I'm going to leave the link in the description below, and you can check them out. And I hope that this is helpful in determining whether or not the Osmo 4 is right for you. Catch you later, guys.